Like, is everybody expected to go, or any updates?
As of right now, yes.
How did Kawhi feel coming out of the game?
Well, he's just still dealing with the inflammation and the swelling, so we're monitoring it. Got treatment last night, got treatment this morning, get treatment again tonight, so we just see, like right now he's questionable going to game 4.
Will he do anything today?
Yeah, I think so.
No contact, just like...
How does that affect you during the course of the game when you see he's not what he normally is? You have to be prepared to put somebody else in the game, but trust him that he can at least get it done?
I think just doing what's right by him. So just talking to the medical staff throughout the course of the game, talking to him, seeing how he's feeling, and just kind of go from there. And so he can monitor his own body. He's grown, and he tells how he's feeling. But sometimes you got to protect the player from themselves, and so that's what my mindset is with Kawhi and our medical staff the same way.
I know you were hopeful that the minutes could go up in that game. Did you know going into the game that he was going to be around 25, or was that something that kind of transpired? Okay.
So when he says tonight that it's either limited minutes or don't play at all, how do you determine which is the best? You said do right by him, but you got to do right by the team too.
Yeah, and I think with us, like I said, organization-wise and medical-wise, we've shown that we're going to make sure we do what's best for the player. So sometimes you got to protect them themselves. And like I said, if he's hurt and he can't go, then he just can't go. But we haven't got to that point yet.
What's the message for the team? You're only down 2-1. You're here again, so what do you tell the guys?
Make some shots. 1, 2, move bodies and move the ball. Make quick decisions. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was once I went back and watched it. But the 19 turnovers really hurt us. 19 turnovers for 29 points against a good team. It's just too much. So we got to be better with that. And then, we got to make some shots. We got to make some shots. We had plays where we could have made, the interior passes going to be tough because they're bringing 4 and 5 guys. So we got to understand and train our mind that it's going to be the spray out for the 3 or put it back down the floor and drive it again. So that's what we got to train our mind to do.
I think they have one block.
How do you get PG going?
I got to move him around a little bit more, off catch and shoots, off pin downs. They're really loading up on him. They're not leaving him. He's one of the guys that when penetration's happening, they're staying at home, So just moving him around a little bit more, coming off screens and doing some different things like that.
How do you keep him out of foul trouble?
I can't do that.
Paul talked last night a little bit about the fouls, that little chippy fouls.
I don't get into that. No,
when you watch the game, do you see some of these calls could go either way?
I don't even know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think they had one lob dunk in games 1 and 2, and then of course the other ones they had last night. What happened?
I think they got a couple, 2 from Luka, but they had 10 at halftime, and it came off the penetration. We were over-committing to the closeouts and letting guys drive by us, and now we're stepping up, and then that's when Gaffney and Lively at their best, at the rim playing at dunker spaces. So we just got to do a better job controlling the basketball and closeout situations, understanding who we want to run off the line and who we want to make shots and get a late contest.
How do you protect James, just from a minute standpoint, a ball handling standpoint?
We protect James by PG not getting in foul trouble. With Kawhi being on the restriction he was on and PG picking up those fouls, we had to get James back in the game. And so we talked about that after the game, like the trickle-down effect. When PG picks up fouls, now James has to play more minutes. Now he's getting worn down. So we just got to just make sure, like I said, PG's doing a great job of not fouling and make sure we keep him on the floor.
Do you think Kawhi can shoot threes in this series?
Can he what?
Do you think Kawhi can shoot threes in this series?
Yeah, I hope so.
I've been waiting to see it. Like, he didn't even get an attempt up yesterday.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can.
Will he have minute restrictions tomorrow? That's still to be determined.
Yeah, to be determined. It's always going to be a restriction. It's always going to be making sure we do right by him, until he's, 100%, And so right now, we'll just see how he feels going into it.
So I don't want to ask you to reveal any game plan adjustments or things like that.
Go ahead and ask.
But when they're kind of funneling the ball to Russ in the corner and he's taking those corner threes and they're not falling, what do you think is the best counter to that? Is it him cutting? Is it him attacking the open space off the catch? Is it getting off the ball?
I think it all depends on the shot clock. There was a couple possessions where he caught it before on the shot clock, and Russ has shown he can make that corner 3. But when it's 18, 17 on the clock, he can drive it and make a play because he's a great passer and he's good at getting to the rim and getting to the free throw line. So if they're not falling, just attack, make another play for somebody else.
What, if anything, have you said to you guys about composure? Just knowing that it's got under your skin a little bit in game 3.
We talked about it last night
after
the game. Yeah, we talked about it after the game last night. Keep your composure, and the best way to shut them up is play better and play the right way. So we'll be okay.
Ty, you you like being a problem solver? Like, we've got Kawhi, kind of not Kawhi, PG, not quite PG yet, down 2-1, all this stuff. Like, are you enjoying this?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not enjoying the, for what, Kawhi's going through, but, he put in so much work to get to this point in the season and not being 100%, it's tough on him, it's tough on our team. So I do feel bad for him, but, PG's been a part of this. Like, teams are going to try to take him out, he's one of our best players. And so, but he's going to find a rhythm, he's going to be okay. It just was game 3. I thought game 1, I think he had 22 points. Game 2, he had 22 points. And so we just got to, get him more shots, get him to be more aggressive. And that's on me.